Hi everyone, I think I'm videoing now to just end off the year and say Merry Christmas to everyone. This will be my final live stream in this series, so for 2016. So I just wanted to welcome you all here and share I'm going to do actually a few recipes with you that I think would be great to do over Christmas and with your family and friends and entertaining. But firstly, what I'd like to do is, I've got my Santa hat on, and I've got my sparkles in there. I've had so many bloopers happening, so I'm just going to be a bit more spontaneous this time because it just wasn't working any other way when I was planning everything. So I've got my bag. And as I do, I'm going to pull out our final card for the year and just see what comes up for all of us. This message from my aromatic moxies. Observe your inner voice. Observe your inner voice. And with that it goes lavender, frankincense and vetiver. So that's a beautiful blend, and I would put that in a bath and have some time to yourself and just really think about what's your inner voice saying. Is it a critic or is it a friend? And just hear what's going on for you inside. And it's something I've been working on, is that inner voice, and just respecting it and giving it its space and then moving on with what I've got to do. Like live streams with you. So I've got our quote for the session, and I have some recipes I'd like to share with you and some fun ways that you can utilise them as well. So Christmas is meant to be a time of relaxation, time out from the usual routine, but it's full of entertaining, friends, family. It's out of routine actually. There's no structure. There's parties, there's gatherings, there's visiting family and there's visiting friends, and kids are on holidays, so you've got them around as well. So there's lots going on for all of us. So what I'd like to share are 3 main recipes that I love for entertaining. And the first one is, I've got it here. I have this one on. Lang Lang, sandalwood, geranium, and a sweet orange. Now, I love putting that on in my vaporizer for when guests arrive. It's very centering. Brings everyone's come from different places and different mindsets, and different things have been going on in the drive over and just before. Just helping everyone to let go of what they've been doing during the day, what they've got to do tomorrow, just being really present. So that's a beautiful blend to put on. So it's geranium, helps balance everyone's emotions on entering via the hypothalamus. We've talked about that before. And the cedarwood is very grounding, bringing everyone back to their core and just helping them to be present with us. And then there's the Lang Lang, just with people's up and down moods, just to bring them all back to an even level, and a bit of an aphrodisiac. Not that I'm encouraging, a bit of more sensuality than sexuality, more sensual blend. And the orange just gives it a lift. So I always put a lot more drops of the orange into the blend. And in saying that, I've got a PDF that I've written for you all, so you'll have access to that on the group, and use it. And I've written about 5 recipes for you to play with and explore. The next recipe is one where you've always got to have this, don't always got to, but usually Christmas is all about the spices and the spices, and very Ayurvedic type blends actually. And there's a reason for these spices being part of our Christmas eggnogs and hot cocos and chai type drinks, is the mull wine is they're very warming, and they're actually really stimulating to the digestive system. And, these warming spices, maybe not for the southern hemisphere where we are because it's summer finally for us, but in the northern hemisphere it could be snowing where you are and you're hitting your winter. So for those reasons, this brings out all the warmth and helps with the anti-inflammatory as well, because we're always all overindulging. So the spices that I've chosen for our blend is a cinnamon. Now when you use cinnamon, if you can make sure you use a cinnamon leaf rather than the bark, because the bark has a high eugenol, so it's a dermal irritant and sensitizer. But that cinnamon, I mean, you can't have Christmas without cinnamon, really. Then I've added clove bud to this blend, and I put this blend, this clove and cinnamon and cedarwood. We need smell-o-vision. Cedarwood and also orange, just to give it that lift and that joyful celebration. This is a great blend to have on your table, in the middle of your table. And you might like to put it, I've put that blend particularly in my vaporizer, and I put this in the middle of the table. Okay, and I love the candle, what that evokes. I love candles everywhere. So this is a beautiful blend to create atmosphere and warmth and help with the digestive juices, because we're all going to be eating and all that sort of thing and indulging. So that's that one. So this is Christmas. And then on my table, what I like to add is, you might do this, is dry your orange peels, and then they still retain the scent. It's actually amazing. This has been for a while. I use these as decoration, but I also add some essential oil of orange, sweet orange, into this mix and just put them, I can even just bring them out and display them around the plates and things. But this has an aromatic feel about it and just brings joy to the world. I love it. This is a fantastic one. I feel like I'm doing a show, what's it called? Shopping show. So there's that idea. Now the next one is with my last recipe. And my last recipe for you is to bringing that outdoor scent indoors. So I know a lot of you have fires going on in the northern hemisphere. We definitely don't down south, as we're in summer and you're in winter. So if you do, what you might like to do is add, do it to the dry blocks, add a drop of pine, cypress, lemon or lime, and peppermint. And you can then, now remember the essential oils are flammable, but so put it in the fire, make it safe, please make it safe. I like to put this in, we do fire pits, so I like to do this idea with my family when we're sitting outside around the fire pit. But you might like to put that, and just the aromatics, it brings the outdoors in and that Christmas tree feel. So that's a really nice idea. And with that recipe, you might like to create a spray bottle with that and, create a spray and just spray around, especially bathrooms. It's a really good one for the bathrooms. So when people go to the bathroom, there's that beautiful aromatic atmosphere continuing there. So they're my recipes for you today, and they are on a PDF that is coming to you. And I'm not a drinker, so I have my kombucha, and I really want to say, have a great Christmas, have a great end of year. This is a time that I am celebrating a reassessment of my year, and it's actually a bit of my life. and celebrating my achievements, because we do forget to celebrate our achievements of the year. And use your essential oils, have them on, let them be your anchor, for these great emotions while you are reevaluating your year and reassessing and seeing what went right, what went wrong, and what you want to do different for 2017. So have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah and any other festival that you all celebrate. And I'd love to see you in the new year in this page, and have a great one. This is kombucha. It just exploded all over my kitchen, so I'm going to go and clean that up. And cheers to everyone. Merry Christmas. Love you all.